Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for May, a month which can prove to be absolutely crucial, but particularly for your zodiac sign. This is because you have the Sun, Mercury and your ruler Venus all gathered together in your sign. Now Mercury, just at the end of April, did go into a retrograde. So through to the 21st of this month, there may be times when you just feel that things aren't flowing quite as you want. And that would be very understandable. After all, Mercury retrograde can slow things down. It can confuse matters. And talking of confusion, Jupiter, the planet of growth, which in your case is in the part of your horoscope to do with your creative expression, is in an opposition with the dreamy energies of Neptune for the whole of this month, but also squaring up to Saturn, which is in your sector of long-term resources. So it's possible that even if you have got great ideas, or you're initiating things, or starting afresh, or you feel really fired up, that there may be moments when it doesn't seem to go to plan. But the new moon, which occurs on the 6th in your sign, is a significant helping factor, because that's going to be forging an amazing alliance with Pluto, the tiny entity which has been causing us all such stress in recent years in its clash with Uranus. Well, that's not going to be aggravating. They're not aggravating each other any longer. And for you, Pluto now becomes an absolute ally, but particularly this month. But the interesting thing about Pluto is it's the planet of change. And your sign is known for not liking change, not relishing change. Now that doesn't mean that every Taurus person doesn't get a buzz out of trying something different. And you might be someone who's very open to the new. But there may be particular elements of your lifestyle or your patterns of behaviour which are actually quite set. And this is an opportunity this month to really have the confidence to take a major step forwards in terms of opening up your world to a much more exciting future. But that may mean going outside what you know. It may mean being much more experimental. It may mean being more independent. It may mean breaking the mold in a way which can feel scary at times. But this aspect between the Sun and the new moon and also Pluto is certainly going to be a huge following wind which can help to carry you forwards. But there's more. Because on the 9th, Jupiter, which has been twisting backwards since just into the new year, well, he goes into a forward motion. Jupiter is the planet of fortune. He's not amazingly happy in Virgo, it has to be said. But from now through to early September, you've got an opportunity to really strut your stuff in terms of showing people just how dynamic you can be, how much fun you can be to be around, and how much talent you have. And the amazing thing about this month is that from week 2 to the end of the month, Mercury starts to feed into that brilliant energy that Pluto's pumping out. But also from the middle of the month, Jupiter feeds into that as well. And the three are going to forge what's known as a grand trine in the second half of this month. And this really can help you to grab a major opportunity to just demonstrate that you can be more fearless, that you can embrace what's different and can really find it exciting. It may be something that you've been contemplating for some while. It may be to do with higher education. It could be to do with travel, starting your own business. It could be more about how you dress, how you think, about learning a foreign language or an instrument. But anything which helps to transform you and lift you up and lighten you is really going to help you to dazzle amazingly well. But there's more, because your ruling planet Venus is in your sign. And Venus in our own sign attracts good things to us. And people can be much more aware of your sex appeal this month, but particularly from the 11th to the 16th. Someone you encounter then may break the mold in a way which actually, perhaps in the past, would have been a bit challenging for you. But this person can be like a breath of fresh air and exhilarate you wonderfully well. But it is true to say that because Mars is in retrograde as well, along with Saturn, along with Jupiter until it goes forward on the 9th, and Pluto too, there is a clash between Venus and Mars from the 21st to the 24th. Now, it just suggests that some issues in a long-standing relationship may need to be teased out into the open. But by the 21st, Mercury starts to go forwards, and if there have been any small delays, I do feel that they will start to fade away. And then the Sun moves on the same day and transits into Gemini, which for you is all about resources. Now, there is a full moon later that day. It's very quick, and this is going to be more challenging in terms of your resources, it's true. But what you can take from all of this is that Venus moves on the 24th, and Venus can trigger some amazing financial fortune for you before the end of the month. It's that good. But Mars, the power planet, continues to twist backwards, and by the 28th rewinds back into Scorpio, your sector of relating, and he's going to be there for the next couple of months. Whatever you've been experiencing around a relationship, I do think the next 8 weeks or so are going to be particularly seminal. That is an absolute fact. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Taurus. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.